Okay, welcome to the Avoid a Bogey Challenge. This is a custom course set up to... It's a diabolical custom course, very, very difficult. Here is the scorecard. All of these are absolutely diabolical holes. And all of them are ones that I know you all blow up quite a lot. And so what we're going to do is to play this with a ball I'm not particularly familiar with. I haven't mapped properly. And I'm going to get into the same sort of trouble that you all do. And I'm going to show you how to just course manage your way around and stay away from the silly mistakes that cost you bogeys, that cost you lots of shots. So this one, I think that this 3-wood will go about 250. And we're deducting about 5 or 6 for the elevation, and I think the wind will add that back on again, so I think we can hit this pretty full, about 40 to the right. Ugh. And yeah, I forgot we're using a much faster meter than I'm used to, so we mistinged it. Wait, the right distance wasn't bad, the direction was left a bit to be desired, so we've got some work to do here. Fast downhill putt. It's a little downwind as well, which does make a difference. We'll need to hit this about, we're going to bit round in a circle, we're going to hit this around about 14 to be dead weight. That's pretty nice. Just go in. Oh, we got away with a shoddy tee shot there, didn't we? The putter is your friend if you hit bad shots. Now, this one. Watch this tree. Every Legend Plus has hit this tree. If you hit a punch full backspin, you need to take a little bit off it with this wind like this. Punch full backspin, you will never hit that tree. Look how that goes underneath it. You need to miss the branch on the right, obviously, but you'll lose a bit of distance and you'll make more pars, but you will not end up in the rough in front of the tee in places where you can make bogey plus. I see that we've got we left ourselves a bit of work to do. 192 yards, but that's not bad. That's not bad. So it's probably going to play about 8 for the win, maybe 1 for the elevation. 183, something like that. And it's a good chunk of right to left. Now the place to avoid here, if you miss this. Missing this right is not cool. Missing it long is not cool. So you're a little bit short and left. As long as you get over the bunker is the place to be. This one, hopefully, he's just going to get in that nice little pocket. I'll hit this. I'll roll a bit right to left. We'll hit just over 12 to the right. Pulled it a bit. Was trying to missing that fraction into the wind. It should be about here, maybe. Oh, it's gone further than I would have hoped. Probably a little off on my mapping now. Maybe I misjudged the wind. If you can leave a nice straight putt up the hill, this becomes a much easier hole. But this, as you can see, is not ideal. How's this going to be? Going up quite a big hill. We need to give this a good whack. Maybe hit about 13 or something like that. Just try and drop it in that side. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Good putt. Maybe a little bit more pace and less break would have been a better option. But yeah, good putt. Good putt. That had every chance of dropping in. Par, difficult hole. Not to get too upset with that. Now this one, this is a real risk-reward hole. It's probably by far the best birdie chance on this. It is by far the best birdie chance on this course. Far and away. But it's also a menace. It's a hole you've got to birdie, this one. But I know some of you'll make bogey because you'll end up... the green slopes sharply left to right, and especially on 13s. It's really... This is the sort of spot, if you can get to there, it rolls just down, just past the hole, and that is a sweet little putt for it. Here is dead. That is a diabolical spot. I've been there many times before. It's... I nearly holed it once, but yeah, normally you 3-putt from there. It just sails sort of 15, 20 feet past. We're in danger of ending up in that funny little spot on the front as well here. But if it gets a good bounce, it's into eagle country. Can't afford to miss it in the bunker. That would be diabolical. If I leave it on the front, we get to show you how to play that one. Oh, don't miss ding it over. Oh my goodness, that's... Get out of there, get out of there. Whew. Showing you what not to do. I'm getting caught out by the meter speed again. I just need to concentrate, pay attention to what I'm doing. Right. It's not a bad line. 20, 25, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to hit this full backspin. I just want to avoid it getting away from us. It's really easy to get this one just rolling and rolling and rolling, go sort of 12 foot past. I don't think it'll zip back on me. No heartbeat. That's not a good sign, is it? Ah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, a fraction more. That's right in the middle of the hole. Maybe, but yeah, we'll take that. It's a dangerous hole. We should just take our 4, get off, particularly after that diabolical second shot. If you do go in that bunker, I mean, you probably, your birdie chance is gone, but just make sure you get out. If it goes to the back of the green, it's an easy 5. Don't just take your medicine. Now, right, I know you love this hole. All of you love this hole, especially with a wind like this, a nice headwind. You can't reach. You all complain. You tell me it's not a fair hole. It's how can you have a par 4 this long? Well, you have, mainly because it's a par 5 in real life. So, but your job here is not to make a birdie. Your job here, avoid these bunkers, right? You've got to just get your 4. You can't go in the bunker left, can't go in the bunker right. That's where you're going to make 5 a lot of the time. We're going to hit it into a spot where we can't reach this bunker on the left, often slightly. We're just going to hit it into the jaws of the green there. We've got to pitch right up the green. 2 options. We can hit a choke down full shot, or the shot I fancy playing is a punch. The punch is less likely to rip back towards us on the fast green, so 40, probably going to play about 43 or so this wind and elevation, and you're better off a little short than a little long. You don't want to be long here. That's a horrible putt. So we're going to just, about there should be fine. Oh, I've pulled it a bit. That might leave a bit of bendy one. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit short, but that's fine. If we don't miss ding that, we've got a straight putt right up the hill, easy 4. We're going to have to concentrate a little bit on this one. Because I overcompensated for my previous late dinging and dinged it early that time. But this one we just need a whack. Give it a good whack. It won't break too much if we do that. Just don't misding it way right. Left is okay. On the par, it's all you can do. Get off. And I used to hate this hole. I kind of like it now. So many different ways people can mess this up, particularly with a back pin, which unfortunately we can't create on a custom course. So this bit is okay. If you're short, it'll roll off the green, but it's not a bad place to be. Don't get upset. You can make that chip or that putt. Here is, up here is totally hosed. You cannot be up there. You've got to be in this little pocket around the hole, and it'll roll down. So what have we got here? 207 plus a little bit for the wind. It's almost a straight across wind, isn't it? And with this ball, it's not going to spin the way that I like it to. I like to be able to throw this up right by the pin. It's not going to work that way. It's going to want to roll to the left. That should be about right. Got away with that. Missing it more than I wanted to. It must be rolling down. Oh, this could be really nice. This could be really nice. Oh, you're kidding me. Well, better be lucky than good. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll definitely take that. That's picked us up a shot and a bit on the field. I know most of you are making 4s and 5s there. Right. Let's forget that and concentrate. We can't afford to reach this. I've driven into there a few times. It's totally hosed. You scrambling 4s there. This is a good birdie chance if you know what you're doing, and it's a bogey chance if you don't. I'll try and prove I know what I'm doing. So, okay, so it's going to be playing about 169, I guess, something like that. There's 7 or so of tailwind and 6 of elevation. Yeah. Okay, which is, but maybe 168, maybe a little bit more tail. No, here, this pin here, this is the dead zone. This is the red zone. You cannot be over there, or you will 3-putt. Therefore, this is the sweet zone. It slopes so sharply down that right, down towards us there. So we are not going to go for the pin here, especially with this ball that was going to want to take a hop on and get into that red zone. We can't afford to be in there. So we are going to take, you need to get over the bunker obviously, but the further right you aim, the less risk there is of that. We'll take a little bit off, a couple of yards off it, just to reduce the risk of that. A little bit of a misdink to the right's fine. Sit down. If we'd gone for the pin there, we are in bogey country. I mean, this is not where I wanted to be. This is 4 yards further than I wanted to be. This is a horrid putt, but it's uphill. It's uphill. We should 2-putt from here. We might hold it, but it would need a bit of luck. Yeah, if we'd gone for the flag there, we'd have had an impossible putt. We'd have probably finished with a sort of a 15-16 footer for par. So it's going to come in sort of sideways at the end. I'm going to add a little bit and misding it. Try and hold it against the slope now. Let's go for a more accurate meter scale. Feel like I need the control here. 16 a bit. And off ding, maybe not as much as I wanted to. Going, drop. Sit. Now sit, don't go any further than that. It'll probably roll sort of 4, 5, 6 feet away. There's stop, stop, stop. Okay, we should hold that. It's not gone too far away. It's almost a straight putt, but you need to pay a bit. I mean, it should go a little left to right, but you need to pay attention here. The dots, because the slope is so steep, sometimes the dots that you see are actually the slope, the uphill slope, not the actual break. So you just need to pay attention and make sure that you're looking at the right thing. Just whack this in, off ding a little to the left, boom. Second shot cost us there, but no trouble. Oh, this is an interesting wind, right? I know what you'll do here. You'll go, I can get over that 287, I can get over there. But with that wind, you won't. You'll go in here. It's a shot penalty. You're hacking out. And that's your bogey. So we're not going to do that. We're going to just hit the fairway, stay away from that nonsense on the right. So you wouldn't have made it if you'd gone over there. You'd have been in there, shot penalty. I mean, on this one, generally, it's next to impossible to get close to this in 2 anyway. So there's no point taking a big risk off the tee. It really doesn't matter. It's all about. Yeah, sometimes you'll get close, but it's all about just hoping you make a sort of 20, 30 foot putt on this one a lot of the time, particularly with a ball that won't spin. Now, I'm going to cut this a little bit fine. It's going to want to bounce on. It's going to want to bounce on. So we're going to try and bounce it right in the front. About 17 for the elevation, about 4 or 5 for the tailwind. We can hit this pretty much a full shot. It'll I misdinged it to the right. It's actually not worked out too bad. Sort of never really got up in the air as much as I thought. The wind didn't hit it. That's actually not a bad putt. We landed at 162, which is absolutely spot on. It's rolled 15. Not bad. I think we're going to have to hit this 12 or so, right? A little bit more. Going round in a bit of a circle. How does that look? Kind of like that, maybe a little off ding. A little off ding to the right. Oh, accidental ding. It might be low. Go, still hold your line, No. Just me to hit the ding when I didn't mean to. It's a really difficult hole. Like, you can't get too upset with yourself for making a par there. I'd have preferred not to, but and this is a wicked wind. This is a proper disaster hole. 226 is the combination of those two things. 248 less the elevation, and then this wind. What is that going to do? I mean, is that a 45-degree wind? 45 degree would be about 16 of wind impact. I think. Let's take a look at this. It's a little bit more than 45 degrees, isn't it? I mean, that's going to be about an 18 or so wind. It's going to be 18 or so wind. The elevation won't play quite as much either. This is not far from a full 3-wood, and it'll roll. See, I'm looking at that. It'll roll a bit left to right. If you land it on that left side of the green, it'll roll left to right towards the fountain pin, so almost full. That's nice. That's nice. A little misting to the left. It's you can see it coming in there. I think it's gonna land on the slope and towards the hole. Go in. No, it's not gonna. Hole 2 in a round would be a bit fortuitous. We navigated that one well. That wind's a one that you just look at and go, oh my goodness, no. Much easier if you're coming in with a 3-iron. Two options here. Dribble it, but tends to want to dive off and miss. I'm going to whack it. Need to be confident with these. I'm just going to take the break out of it. Fire it through the break. There we go. But it's whatever you feel confident with. Okay, mixed thoughts on that wind. It's obviously going to make a headwind on this hole, 670 yards of wind into the wind, is going to make it an even longer hole, but it does mean we don't have to bend it round the trees. So the trees are not in play, which is good. Misting that a bit, but it's fine. It's on the right half of the fairway. It won't go in the rough. You need to avoid the trees, avoid the rough at all costs there. It doesn't matter if you give away a bit of distance. The main thing is to be having a third shot at the greens. Again, we just need to hit the fairway. Nothing, don't be too clever. Just hit the fairway. And we'll go from there. 135. We should get up and down from here. Little uphill, a bit of a tailwind that'll offset that a little bit. So we'll go with the 8-iron, sort of choke down 8-iron, full back. That should do. Oh, we're late again. Yeah, wasn't meaning to missting it by that much. Fraction would have been okay. An easy one. This downhill, it's going to bend quite a lot. Sort of favours the off ding a little bit. Just to keep it holding its line. For those of you who 3-putt, I mean, don't blast this one. Try and off ding it slightly and just sort of roll it in so it's going 2 feet past if it misses, not sort of 6 feet past. That should do. Turn? Yeah, it's okay. 6 under on that course. Do we ever look like... No, we never look like making a bogey, which is good. So, I mean, we a bit unlucky on the putt there. Nothing you can do on the par 4. Yeah. We messed up the 6th, right? We went a few 2 yards too many. 7th, difficult hole. Only really 6, I think we could have done better on. The eagle's obviously a bonus. Happy with that. So look, that's how you manage your way around a really difficult course with a ball more similar to what you're used to. Only 2 dings. I think one of those is an accidental one as well. Yeah, hope that's useful, and thanks for watching.